Die in the Slark's not going to get a lot of farm. So I'd prefer to see this tri lane. I'm not sure how successful it'll be, but
just basically what they've been forced in.
Wee's going to go for it.
Yeah, a little pounce away there, able to disjoint the magic missile, and he will be fine. So bounty rune picked up by Smash. Yapzor actually claimed the other bounty rune. A little bit odd. You don't normally see it going to a support levy. Oh god, Van actually went for the surprise level 1 Viscous Nails will go, and that's probably going to get our first blood. The stun, and that is well worth it for Van, as they should be able to claim the last hit. It will go to Mystico, and now we are looking for the turnaround kill on Van, but if he commits too hard, he can actually give up another kill here. Weehaw now trying to run himself away. Stinger, he does have a Dragon Slave up, and his second goes for the long range one, clips Weehaw, but it's not good enough. 17 HP is what he'll survive on. Balkan Bears give an early advantage to Not Today. Tinker split pushing, they are susceptible to these slug ganks, which in this exact scenario, a support left by himself goes into his jungle and is easily, maybe not so easily, Mystico, and the ultimate, they can actually get the kill. Weehaw tries to pounce away, but smashes, no way.
And a lot of people would have just given up. But Mystico was looking for the next move. He's like, okay.
Middle. They're going to try and set this up. Nice response there from Yapzor, baiting out Van. Now the call and the finger of death. Plus in the background, Tinker just barely managed to snag the kill on Smash as well with the heat-seeking missile.
Doesn't have Yules up, free kill for them. If he just builds like purely damage and he doesn't take enough, and Not Today, once they lose the bristle, they don't really have anything to stand in the way.
Grab Ifrit here in the bottom lane, trying to burst him down. The Light Strike array was perfect there, possibly to save Ifrit, but no. The Imp is just in time. Matsukuri will get out. Levy's going to be caught by Mystico. Turns around, gets the stun. Weehaw though goes in deep, gets the Lina kill. Mystico fighting up against Exist. Exist is probably going to give away his life, but maybe the stuns is enough. Exist trying to get off that laser, but no, the quill in the head is too enough. And now Yapzor, the last to fall in that engagement. 2 for 3 there in the favor of Not Today, as perhaps they finally get themselves enough control. Yule Scepter self-usage.
Yeah, and that's actually so huge. And again, he finds another pick. Is there anybody in position? Yes?
Yeah, the holding Van is actually being hit in the back. There's the swap that we talked about at the draft. Mystico still providing that saving grace for Van, but it's still a pickup. Weehaw, though, is now going to be forced to pop in the BKB. Doesn't have the Shadow Dance up and will be right-click chased down by Smash as well as Van. The push forward from Balkan Bears, still feeling confident. I can't believe this one. Finger of Death goes out, but no. Van says, I've got the damage reduction necessary. Bye-bye, Levy. Burst damage too much to handle for him. Lion's also going to go down, and you got to question, why did they feel confident to stick around there in the middle lane with Weehaw dead?
That was so much of an overcommitment. Your axe is quite low. You're in a really weird position with a tier 2 tower still up, and you're still going for some sort of YOLO dive. All that does is give Not Today more opportunities to get back in this game. You just need stats.
Yeah, you can't afford to be bursted down.
You already have the Tinker with Hex.
The Quills actually stop Matsukuri from being able to get the blink, but they still lock the Quill Beast in the corner, but Mystico gets the save, and it will just be another support pickoff for Balkan Bears. They're going to go for a fight potentially, though. Weehaw is going to be stunned up, but he had the Dark Pack going down. Now pops his ultimate, gets the call. Van does have a lot of minus armor on him. They're eating through him thanks to the weave, and on the side, Ifrit is now being controlled by the side device. Not an opportunity for them to be able to get burst damage out onto the Weehaw, but they do kill the Dazzle at the very least. Yapzor is orchid it up, but Ifrit, controlled by the side device, Exists, makes sure he's setting up the rest of the team. But look at Smash, he's doing so much damage, he may actually be able to get several kills here. Smash, well, they do get the kill on Matsukuri, looking for the extra one, but the Lightning Bolt not quite fast enough to get the Lion. And in the end, it is going to be kind of favorable for Balkan Bears, except for the fact that the buyback is going to be at establishing a lead here with this Aegis. That's back and forth, Finger of Death and Laguna Blade, but nobody dying. The Finger of Death is going to be back up here in another 10 seconds. Weehaw goes for the jump. They manage to grab Smash, and this is huge. The swap goes out, but he may still end up dying. Yule Scepter usage, but he's still going to be caught by the Calling Blade. Taken out Van. He's looking to be able to lock down somebody, but the disables are too strong. Matsukuri actually makes a TP out. Another Finger of Death, but the Light Strike array will stop him. Now Weehaw's going to be caught as well. Takes 2 down, and Not Today, unfortunately. While they win the engagement, all they can do is force buybacks and back out.
You're okay with that, though, if you're...
For the Yule Scepter. Top lane, well, they caught Van here in the middle of 3 different heroes. The TP in is going to come out, but it's not in time. Smash, you've just got to get yourself the hell out of here. This is going to be the Aegis. Self-Yule Scepter out from Smash, just trying to stay alive as humanly possible. The swap comes out in time, and now Smash is actually going to be able to get off a lot of damage potentially. Yapzor looking for the kill, is not going to be able to burst any one hero just yet. Van is in the middle of all of them, but being controlled so heavily by Exist, but Tinker is out of mana, and now's the time for Not Today to search for it. The Zeus ultimate goes out. Weeha trying to get himself into the trees. Can he pounce away again? 4 seconds, not in time. Ifrit finds the last hit, and he's down for 2 minutes time. This is probably going to be forcing out a buyback on our Slark.
Honestly, Not Today are fighting so well. They're just wasting everything that Balkan Bears have. The Slark ult was entirely wasted by the Lina's stun. The BKB, they just kited so perfectly. And that swap, and maybe you can even go for a push at that point, but just getting him out of there, being able to survive throughout the BKB durations as well. Oh, this game gets so hard for Balkan Bears now.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough defense. They're trying to hold on to the Slark buyback, but he's down for another full minute. I doubt that's going to be possible, especially with Van eating the cheese. Committing that item to be able to get the tier 3 tower, but you're right, They can't necessarily go for the Raxes for free. Van's going to be caught. No buyback out for the Slark just yet. They're still trying to get the kill just by themselves. Mazakari couldn't get off the Culling Blade, and Ifrit just starts tearing him a new one. The Shallow Grave goes off, does manage to save him in time. Tinker, meanwhile, he buys back, but still, finally the Slark buyback comes out, but it's already so late to the fight. They gotta catch a lot of heroes here, but it seems like they're only gonna get Stinger. Perhaps Ifrit as well. Weeha managed to get the pounce onto him. Stinger clean up by the Culling Blade. Ifrit goes down as well. Successful engagement for Balkan Bears, but it cost them a lot. You even see in the middle lane, the creeps pushing out. Balkan Bears get a lot of kills, but it cost them 2 different buybacks, 3 different buybacks. All of their cores used every bit of gold they had to come back into that fight with an extra life. It was a buyback, and then he died. It was down for 2 minutes, and then halfway through that, he did buyback. Smash is going to be caught. That's exactly what they want to see. If they can get a quick pick off and still manage to get out, doesn't seem like it's going to be a problem. Not today. Are probably going to be forced into buybacks of their own if they want to keep this middle laner Rax alive. They do have buybacks on the Zeus, as well as Ifrit. They may just try and wait out for the lead up, but it may not be possible. Van's going to be caught by the side of the ice. Balkan Bears, can they get this tanky hero? No, Mystico with the swap. Once again, the right position, the right time, but Van is still caught by the side of the ice, but perhaps Balkan Bears are overcommitting here. Here comes the buyback. Van, low down, is getting to about a 3rd HP, but there goes one of the supports. Van finally goes down, and he does not have a buyback. Zeus is now going to have to defend against all of the Balkan Bears members as the primary source of damage with no bristleback for 90 seconds.
Honestly, it wasn't necessary for either of those heroes to go down.
Nope.
It's not like they wrapped around on Smash, and it wasn't obvious. If you go for a tier 2 push with 5 different heroes, you have to anticipate that happening.
Levy gets up the Shallow Grave. Stinger already held up by the Basher and will be able to get that additional kill. Now Smash is going to be caught out by the side device. Oh God, that's going to be a dieback. This could be the end right here for Not Today. A Culling Blade may have just ended Not Today's chances in MLG.
There was no reason for any of this to happen right now. They're just getting picked apart.
The Not Today are literally falling apart before our eyes. Now Stinger's going to be
buyback too.
Oh, Ifrit's going to come out, but he can't do anything to save his support. 50 seconds for the bristleback still. And this is, if they somehow manage to keep any of their buildings alive, I will be surprised. But we'll see the Vengeful Spirit and the Broodmother just waiting out for the bristleback at this point.
Don't lose any more heroes. It's clear you can't fight anymore. Just wait it out. It's your best possible option. Don't get individually picked off again, because that's the strength of Tinker. If it's only 1 or 2 heroes, he's just going to keep refreshing his site. Stop doing that. You can't fight into that, and this is going to mean Mega Creeps, but still, your best shot is just to hold on for as long as you can against the Mega Creeps, and maybe go for some sort of all-out GG push.
Not today. Still another 30 seconds. Still smashes up, and they're going straight for the tier 4s here. Not today. They're going to throw the bristleback at this engagement, and it has to go somehow amazing for them. And even then, it's so unlikely. The Mega Creeps are up. It would take a miracle. So full tier 4s downside the Mice immediately onto Van. They are going to move forward, trying to get the kill on Van right away. The swap back into the fountain. Mystico gives away his life to save his carry once again. But it just seems it is futile as the throne rapidly going down, and the members of Not Today can do nothing to stop it. 58 minutes in, and Balkan Bears will be the ones moving forward here up against Not Today.
They honestly look so relieved, and they should.
They really should.
They had to use 3 buybacks to defend their racks, and then they go for this death push, and somehow everyone from Not Today starts getting picked off one by one. They use their buybacks, they get picked off after that fact too. There's no way you should lose 3 heroes there consecutively in that.
Absolutely. The late game, it all comes down to like this razor edge decision making, right? And